Right. I think we're right on time. I think we're ready to start. Whoever needs to join in will join in. Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to this wonderful launch for the emotional healing community. We are super excited about it. I'm going to ask Blossom to kick us off. And as we go through the entire next 60 minutes to 75 minutes, you'll start to understand a lot more about the platform. We're going to do uh, the self love navigation. So, yeah, super excited for today evening. Thank you all for making the time for being here. And yeah, Blossom, if you could start us off, that would be wonderful.
Thank you, Rachit. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Emotional Healing Community. Thank you all for being here to hear what we have to say about this innovative and unique online platform. The Emotional Healing Community, EHC as we call it, is an innovative, unique online platform. Rachit and myself conceptualized this outreach program to be able to make it available to everyone. It's open to all on a very, very simple model, which Rachit's going to take you through, so that you could consistently work on yourself. What we have realized over the years is that consistency is something that most of us have no access to. So to consistently work on yourself, to access all the resources that you need, perhaps some which you've left behind, some that you have forgotten, and some that you're not even aware of that you have access to. So all these resources maybe you need today to work to be the best version of yourself. So welcome to this EHC platform. Over to Rachit to take you through the concept of this amazing online platform. Rachit.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Blossom. Like I said, it's fantastic to have each one of you here. It's so great to see that each one of us can, you know, meet and sort of bring back to ourselves all of the aspects, all of the things that we've talked about, we've learned about, and keeping all of that in mind, looking at all the work that we've been doing, all the aspects that we've been working on. I think the emotional healing community and setting up this platform is something that we feel is extremely needed, is something that really will add value to individuals. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the genesis of the idea, why we came up with it, and what it is, and how it works, before we move on to the self-love navigation. Right. So, like Blossom said, the idea is to build an innovative and unique online platform. We're all We've all gotten comfortable with the online space. We've all started to look at what we can find from wherever we are, in our homes, in our offices, wherever we are, to be able to still continue to do the work that we want to do. And this is a discussion that myself and Blossom, we've had quite a bit, is that as we work with more and more individuals, I think the most common realization that we have is that while we can do the work that we do and help individuals start to resolve their issues and move forward in life through the therapeutic process, there are lots of aspects that need to be worked on. There are lots of things that an individual needs to continue to grow, continue to move forward in their life. And for me, the key impact of a platform like this is to give individuals that ability to support themselves and maintain themselves through the process. Now, all of us know that we need maintenance. We need to be able to manage our emotional and mental well-being. However, a lot of the times we find it very difficult. So we thought we'll put it into a structured approach, which is very simple, easy to use, as well as extremely affordable, right? The idea behind the emotional healing community is, as is on the screen, it's a space to journey within, right? Each one of you may have done some therapeutic work, maybe therapist yourself, whatever it is that you do. Have you explored every aspect of yourself? Are you continuing to go within yourself and access the knowledge that you have within yourself? Are you using the processes that need to be used for you to have access to that? Most of the time, we find that to be a roadblock. We find that it becomes difficult for us to be able to do it, because life takes over. We don't really know, okay, what should I be doing? What is it that I need to focus on? So we thought we'll put all of that together to help you find that inner wisdom, to understand, heal, and transform yourself alongside others, right? It's not only about individuals who are therapists. It's not only about facilitators. This is a self-healing platform. The idea is to give you bite-sized information, give you access to things at a very affordable approach, price, and something which genuinely helps you. And the most important thing is the community, right? So we're all part of HSI, but as a community where we don't feel alone as we're going through that process, right? There's so many of my clients who I work with, they resolve their issues, yet the environment, the everyday life starts to take over, and they fall back into the same patterns. And so rather than feeling alone and feeling lost, what can you turn to say, okay, no, but I still need to be able to pick myself back up, still focus on what I want to do. And the community that we're looking to build, that's the idea, to build that motivation, that inspiration, and continuously work on ourselves towards a goal of self-love. So that being said, I'm going to walk you through the platform very quickly through the slides that we have. So about the emotional healing community, the vision, right? It is to empower individuals to self-heal and manage their lives effectively, right? So be able to look at what it is that individuals can do. Can they take away to start to do the work for themselves? And we've talked about it a lot. We keep requesting our clients, request our students that you need to continue to do your self work. However, the thing that I hear back is, well, I don't know how, right? In a session, you would guide it, it goes a specific way. But in general, it's very hard for me to define how am I going to move forward? What am I supposed to be looking at, right? So creating touch points with individuals who can guide you, who can mentor you, who can also create content which will help you understand and consume it on your own. That's what the AHC is about. So the concept is that a lot of the therapies, modalities, everything else out there focus on the what and the why, right? Our focus is on the how. So while someone will tell you, well, you do this and your life will completely be fine or everything will be okay, that's not the reality of it. The reality of it is we need to work on it on a day-to-day basis. We need to be able to slowly make the change and transformation that we need. And for that, most of the time we tend to fall down, or we feel rejected, and we're not able to come back to that process. The idea is to have this safety net keeping us going, keeping us connected with ourselves, right? So what is the concept? The need basically is that we need to have an affordable system, and we're very, very clear about it. Now, if you come to me and you do therapy work with me, over a period of time, it can get very expensive, realistically speaking, right? And don't get me wrong, it's not going to replace therapy. But once you've gone through the process and you understand how these things work, it will enable you to continue to do that work on an ongoing basis. I find that this is something that all my clients, some of you have worked with me, some of you may not have, but all of the individuals, myself included, need something like this, right? We need something to be continuously evolving and growing. So access to an affordable support system for self-healing, guidance, and transformation in a consistent manner. So like Blossom said, it's so important. It has to be consistent, right? Ongoing support to keep you balanced, focused, and in action towards your goals. So these are the broader principles that we want to focus on, something that you can constantly look at. And when we understand that everyone has a lot of priorities, a lot of things to do. However, just having information, having mini workshops, having aspects or access to individuals who can guide you through that one roadblock or two roadblocks that are holding you back, right? So ongoing support. And the third, of course, the community, a positive, safe community, a healing space needed more than ever in today's time. And I say this because, again, I see individuals go back into an environment where they don't receive the support that they need. They don't feel that others understand what they're going through. They don't feel that others understand their behavioral patterns that they're looking to change, or they don't understand how the healing process works. So for you to have somewhere comfortable and safe to come back and say, well, look, this is what I'm going through. Is anybody else going through it? How can we help each other? Right. And that's the goal through the community aspect of the concept, right? Now, what are the benefits of the emotional healing community? Right? It's designed for you to get resolutions and results. And we're not necessarily looking at only the subconscious tools that you may have learned at HSI, which are extremely effective. But we're looking at an even bigger holistic approach to looking at self-healing tools, whether it is from the school of psychology, whether it is from NLP, whatever the idea is to start to implement it for ourselves, whether it's conscious level work, it's subconscious level work, bring all of that together. Again, in bite-sized information that can be consumed, used to bring a change and to feel part of something which is bigger, right? Um, what would you get in terms of benefits? I think some of you may already understand the work that we do, but when you look at it, the benefits of having this membership of the emotional healing community, we call it the inner journey, is inner self, right? To explore your inner self, to be fully in charge of how you experience life in the present moment. A lot of the times we forget to connect with our inner self. So starting to explore that even more to bring about that lasting change, lasting impact to behavior, to make lasting changes to unhelpful behavioral patterns. Now, maybe some of us believe that, well, I've done all my self work, there's not much else to do. Fair enough. But look at aspects in your life. Look at what is the behavior that you want to change? Have you achieved what you want to achieve? Are you moving towards what you want to move towards? If not, it's up to you to really look and evaluate and start to look at how can I change that unhelpful behavior? Can I even identify the behavioral patterns which stop me from being able to move towards whatever it is that I need, right? The focus is definitely self-love. That's why we're doing the navigation. You'll see that there's a lot of content coming towards you in the next couple of months on self-love, right? It's to create and sustain that mindset of self-love, of trust, of forgiveness, and self-belief for ourselves. Focusing on self love is absolutely the key. How do we build that? What are the elements of self love? All of those, again, focused on each of those aspects, whether it is trust, whether it is forgiveness, whether it is acceptance, starting to break that down in our minds and changing those limiting beliefs which may be stopping you from focusing on self love. Letting go of the past. Now, some of you may have done the work and may have worked on specific trauma, but is it complete? Do you feel that that trauma does not affect you anymore? Do you feel that events in the past don't affect you anymore? And even going forward, you're always creating the past. So as you experience something, let's say you experienced something in the last week. Now, most of us will not reach out and look for a resolution for it. We just accept it and move forward and let that affect our behavior. But we don't have to. So if you continue to look at it and say, well, what have I experienced? What is it that is affecting me now? And start to change that. The past can be as early as 2 days ago. But to let go of those hindering past experiences, the suppressed emotion, because we constantly create it, right? That are still influencing our present. That's the idea. The membership will allow you to continuously do that. It's a continuous process to do that, right? Manifesting the life you want. We are going to talk about and consistently perform the approach to manifesting certain lives. There are lots of tips and tricks. There are lots of aspects that we will be talking about to manifest goals, to create the true potential that you want through the consistent effort that we have. Now, all of this, the idea is to do it with a group of people who want to do it with a group of people who, if you aren't feeling it, you can say that and they will help you or they will reach out to you. Create that sense of community, because realistically speaking, very few of us have that in our family spaces, at our workspaces. People may not understand the approach that we are taking to life, and so we need people, like-minded people, to help us or to guide us or to just be there to be able to um, facilitate that process. And of course, like I said, consistently focusing on the affordability and motivation through community to get affordable access, the right tools, get the modalities that we need to learn from. And there is a bunch of stuff which we're not really necessarily covering. This is just to introduce you to the concept. There's a lot of things that we will be doing. You don't have to be part of all of it. It's It's a la carte. You decide, you pick, you choose what you want to do. Not everything is for everyone on the membership, but the idea is to be able to cover aspects that will help you move forward, right? So these are the benefits of the emotional healing community. When we start to look at it, what are the things that we're giving? So just to introduce each of these concepts, the membership itself first includes a set of learning modules. Now, some of you may understand the subconscious mind, but do you understand it completely? There are modules which, as soon as you become part of the platform, become accessible to you, which is understanding the subconscious mind, and of course, building self-love. So we do a masterclass on um, the various aspects of self-love. Which are those aspects? And you get to do the work to start to see, I feel that I don't really love myself, or I'm not getting where I want to. What are those hidden things? What are those aspects that are stuck at the subconscious level, which you will release? Live subconscious navigations, of course, just the way we're doing it today, on an ongoing basis, navigations to help you design and create the life that you want. So if I were to go into detail slightly here, as part of the calendar, we're going to be doing energy balancing or energy work, managing your energy um, in one particular week in the month. We're also going to be doing lots of goals, abundance, and other aspects of manifestation, teaching you the process and guiding you through those subconscious navigations, and other navigations around building a positive mindset, around building self-worth and self-confidence. We also have different things built into the membership, not necessarily every month, but 7-day challenges. So if you're looking to heal, resolve, and transform, let's say you want to work on forgiveness, we're looking to do 7-day challenges, um, which again help you truly do the work. See, it's all well and good to say, well, I can do a 3-hour course and I will get there. That's not really going to happen, right? The idea is to be able to do it consistently over a period of time and just have someone guide you through what you can do and how that can build forward, right? So the 7-day challenges, lots of 7-day challenges coming up over the next few months as part of the membership. We also will be doing a mini workshop every month. If some of you attended the fear workshop that we did, this would entail a lot of inner child work. It would entail a lot of, again, energy balancing. This is actual navigations and as well as access to the trainer, whoever it is at that point, to sort of ask questions, to resolve any issues, build the affirmations that you need. And we'll have one workshop every month. All of them will have recordings available, all of them easily accessible through our online platform, all of them ready for you to consume as and when you please, and whichever way you want to be able to do that, right? The monthly masterclass leads into the mini workshop. So for example, we're going to do a self-love masterclass this month, and it'll lead into the mini workshop next month, which will also lead into the 1-day workshop after that, right? So the idea is to understand the theoretical aspects, start to look at what is stopping you, and then come and do that subconscious work and start to let it go, start to change it, start to recondition whatever it is that you're experiencing. There are other aspects. So, again, something that we realized, we all need to, at some level, express and talk and um, get our concerns addressed, which, like I said, the environment maybe doesn't allow it. So an hour or two through the month, in terms of just having a chat, getting questions answered on what you can do to start to change any aspects of what it is that you're experiencing, and as well as doing a few book discussions. A lot of self-help information is out there. How much of it is relevant to you? How much of it can you use? How can you use it? A lot of that content will be coming through. I'm not going into too much detail. I want you to experience it if you would like to do that. And like I said, all of it is as and when you want it, if you want to be a part of it. We additionally have deep guided meditations. For those of you who used to attend our webinars, we did our webinars for about a year and a half. Those are coming back in a way. So we're doing a lot of the guided meditations, like I said, the energy balancing, enhancing your intuition, positivity, all of those aspects. Again, something that you can take out time for yourself to do, that you can use on an ongoing basis. And you will have access to all of this as it builds up. As you continue to be part of the membership, you will have access to all of this and a lot more. Um, Addition to that, we have our monthly giveaways. The idea for me and Blossom has always been very clear that we want to create that change with individuals. We want to create individuals who are empowered. As part of that, if you do, be are part of the membership community, then we will be doing monthly giveaways, which is individuals will be chosen to work with myself, either over a set of sessions or one or two sessions, whatever they would, whatever we're offering in that month. And you also get access to the HSI full day workshops at a 50% discount. So if each one of you know, we already have 3 workshops coming up. One of them is the self-love workshop. We also have, the goals aspect, lots of aspects that are coming up. So if you are part of this membership, by default, get a 50% discount on all of those workshops as we go forward, right? And of course, I cannot emphasize this, the community. To get all of this alongside a set of people who are truly wanting to do this, building that relationship with people, understanding that you are not alone in whatever you're going through, right? All of that from the comfort of your own home, right? That's what we want to be able to bring to you, and we've conceptualized this, spent a lot of time putting this together. Content is all, a lot of it is already created, and we will continue to create it on an ongoing basis for you to be able to grow this. And again, we want to be very clear, this is not necessarily for everyone. It's for people who are truly committed to bringing a change into their life, right? The idea is, and that's why we asked a certain set of people to join us, because for people who genuinely understand the value and want to create that value in their life, it's for you. It's for people who want to do the work, maybe just don't know how, when, what, and need that extra nudge through the process, right? So these are the things that the membership per se includes. That's what we are offering you. And of course, there are lots of little things which we will share with you, post it if you are interested in it. Now, this entire launch offer for all the people in this group or anyone watching this recording, right? All of you, if you choose to be part of this in the next 2 to 3 days, that's essentially by Wednesday next week, then we're offering a one-time um, offer, which is a price which is very, very low. It is just 1,499 rupees a month, on a monthly basis for the next year. So while our pricing may go up, you will continue to be at that price for the next year, right? So being part of this for the next year, doing the work that you want to do, need to do, each one of you has to evaluate for yourself. Are you willing? Are you genuinely wanting that change in your life? And it's okay if you don't. That's absolutely fine. We just thought that it's something that, me and Blossom had discussed this, and it made sense because I've had so many clients of mine come back and say, well, I can't keep seeing you, Rachit, and I know that I've resolved certain things, but new things come up. And I thought that, yes, I need to be able to give them a support mechanism, a mechanism which works for everyone on an ongoing basis, right? And that's why we've set this up. What you get as part of this membership, the trial subscription for the next week. So if you do choose to come on, you for 10 days, you will have access to the trial. You'll see, does it work for you? Do you enjoy it? And by default, in that trial, you will have access to the Self-Love Masterclass, which is a 1 hour live, which we will be doing next weekend, for you to understand the elements of self-love and how you can work on them, right? Like I said, this is a discounted price for the entire year. We will hold this price for you for the entire year, for the next 12 months. And of course, all of you, as you come onto this membership, get a chance to win therapy because you would be the core members of this entire program. So you continue to do the deep work. And, for those of you who do win it, it'll be absolutely free of cost, the model that we will put out. So for the few lucky members, it becomes extremely useful and important. Right. That being said, I really want to thank Blossom, for allowing me to bring this, allowing us to sort of conceptualize this whole thing, put it together, offer this to each one of you. Like I said, I know some of you have worked with me. I promise you that if you do choose to be a part of it, it is of immense value. I know that it's the reason that we are setting it up that way. And of course, you have the opportunity to see that for yourself, see whether you want to be a part of it and want to continue to do the work that you've been doing. Some of you haven't seen for a long time because of the pandemic. And it's great to see each one of you. I hope that you've been doing this work. And if not, you know, consider looking at this as an option for your self work going forward. Right. So that was everything about the emotional healing community. The next action step for you is, of course, as we go into the self-love navigation, the idea really is for each one of you to think about this. You do have time till Wednesday to let us know. You can drop me a message and say, well, I would like to be part of the membership trial. I will send you a link to our website where you will sign in, log in. You do need to put in your credit card details because this monthly membership gets charged on a monthly basis. Even this $14.99, you don't have to pay the entire year. It's charged on a monthly basis. And so if you join for the next 10 days, you'll be part of the platform. If you choose to continue and don't cancel your membership, that will continue onwards and your credit cards will accordingly get charged. That's what we wanted to really introduce to you. We've been thinking about it for a long time. We're super excited about it. I do believe that we'll probably be giving a lot more value than what has been mentioned here, but that's just the basic takeaway that we're offering to each one of you. And we know that you see the value in this work. We know that you see the value in how much this work can change your life. And as you add more and more aspects to it, it makes you a better person. And for some of you, as you become a better person, definitely makes you a better therapist. But our focus is to teach you to self heal once you've understood each of these concepts and start to apply them in your life. Right. So that's what I wanted to introduce to you. That's what I wanted, for each one of you to understand what we're doing. Thank you so much for the time that you've taken. And I'd like to just very quickly hand back to Blossom to sort of give us more perspective on this, and then we can start the self-love navigation.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachit, and thank you for explaining so clearly what we intend to do. I mean, this has been on our mind for a long, long time. It's taken a little while for us to conceptualize and see whether this is what we want to go forward with. And we are very, very clear. We're very, very excited that this is what we want to be able to provide to all of you. So having said that, Rachit has explained the logistics of how we're going to go about this. I do not think we have time to ask or take any questions, Rachit.
Right, and
we want
absolutely. And all the information, if you truly are interested and you drop me that message, I will give you the link to our website. You will have a look at it and you can sign up for the trial. All the information will be there, more than what I've told you, exactly what is happening. We will also be releasing a calendar of events so that each one of you is clued in. The beauty of it is it's all on demand. So anything that we're doing as part of the emotional healing community is recorded, it's available. You're all in touch in that sense, in whichever way or form that you want. And while we're rolling this out to HSI, this is definitely for people outside of HSI. It's not about only for individuals who do the therapy. It's for people to learn to empower themselves as much as possible on an ongoing basis, right? And so while we're bringing it to you first, you will start to interact as you're on that platform with a lot more people from all over the world as we roll this out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, thank you again, Rachit, and thank you all of you. Like Rachit said, if you have any queries, you want to ask any questions, you can send him a message. You can also send me a message if you need any clarity, etc. So rather than, I think it's 7:31, Rachit.
Right.
Are we good to start the navigation, or is there?
Absolutely. I think we're ready. I think we've talked about it, and I really appreciate everyone listening in and being part of this. And now, just to set context, what we're going to do is we're going to do the self-love navigation. The idea is to find out what are the roadblocks to self-love. Honestly evaluate for yourself. Where are you in terms of self-love, in terms of self-care, self-esteem, self-worth, self-acceptance, trust, belief? Where are you? And this navigation is going to guide you. It's part one of a three-step process that we've worked on. So the idea is to start to look at, become aware of the roadblocks, then move to acceptance and understanding through the masterclass that we will do next week, and then move towards a full day workshop of actually resolving and starting to let go through that subconscious approach, the spiritual understanding, the subconscious memories that we may hold on to, the suppressed memories that we may hold on to, the suppressed emotions that we may hold on to, and the belief systems. All of that is what we've scheduled over the next 1.5 months or so. So that's what we want you to be a part of. And as part of this, we're offering the first part to you free, because yeah, we love to see all of you active, love to see all of you evolving, transforming, bringing yourself to that level where you can be extremely productive and effective in your lives. Right. So that being said, handing back over to you, Blossom.
Yeah.
And if you could start us off. Thank you.
Yeah. So self-love is what we've been talking about. And I know that when I ask people, do you love yourself? The simplest, easiest, and the fastest answer that comes across is yes, I love myself. And, and there are aspects of what you love yourself, but look within yourself. Have you gone to that deepest layer within you where you have been able to, find what are the roadblocks that are stopping you from truly accessing all the resources that you need? So I would like you to take the opportunity now, and that's one of the aspects that we have decided, that we want to create a community that truly works on themselves so that they are the light to show the others the way. And when you start to work on yourself, you will be able to reach out to others and show them the way. So our platform starts off with self-love. So I'm going to ask all of you to relax first, to let all thoughts of anything else that is there, all challenges, issues, worries, concerns, keep them aside for the next few minutes. Take a moment. Concentrate on your breath. Settle into your posture, a very comfortable posture. Make yourself comfortable. If you have a glass of water, drink a glass of water. So take a moment to settle into your posture and make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and relax. Become aware of your breathing. Notice the rhythm and pattern of your breath. Do nothing for a while, just nothing. Be content to contemplate on your breathing. Breathing deeply. Now begin by paying attention to the whole of your body as one. From the top of your head all the way down, very gently, right down to your fingers, to the tips of your toes. Be aware of your body as one. Be aware of every nerve, muscle, and fiber. Take a slow, deep breath, slowly in and slowly out. And another. And allow yourself to relax a little. Feel your roots going down from the soles of your feet, going deep into the ground, until they meet bedrock. And with a tingle, feel them binding on securely. You are safe and secure. And as they do, warm, thick, velvety earth energy slowly flows back up into your feet, your legs, knees, thighs, into your torso, warm, gentle, tingling, going into your arms, to your fingertips, moving into your shoulders, your neck, slowly into your head, helping you to relax. Even your ears feel warm and tingly with this wonderful velvety energy, safe, secure energy. Scan through your body. Look for any places where aches and pains are, where it's tense and stressed, and allow this beautiful, pure earth energy find a way there, relaxing, soothing. And now as this energy flows through you, you start to visualize and imagine. And as you visualize and imagine, you find yourself standing in a place in the mountains, in the sunshine. It is in the morning. The air is very clear, very bright, and you can see for miles. The gray mountains rising up behind you into the clouds, their ancient peaks covered in eternal snow. And the valley lying before you all the way over the forests and meadows, following a shiny river with your eyes until you see the silver shimmer of the sea beneath the perfect blue sky at the far horizon. There is a path that gently winds downwards into the forest, and you decide to start to walk downwards, past the rocks and the little yellow mountain flowers, stepping lightly and confidently, for here you are always young and you breathe deeply, easily, as you start to descend to the tree line. Here are the smaller trees, and they become larger as you walk down further and further into the forest that becomes even more impressive, ever more majestic, deep and golden green, ever more still, as though you were entering a vast living cathedral. The ground is soft here, soft green moss and old brown needles from the ancient trees. And the air is moist and deeply fragrant. A sense of green is all around you. Old life, powerful life. And you draw this beauty and strength into yourself as you walk gently downwards, safe and secure. And then ahead you see a shimmer of gold and spring greens, little flecks of dancing orange, blue and red, and you enter into a meadow. A secret meadow here in the center of the ancient forest. A world all of its own, entirely protected by the trees that stand there silent, singing God. And here the sun shines warm and golden, and here the grass is young and finest, most delicious green, as soft as silk, beneath your feet. And many, many flowers, delicate and beautiful, dance amongst the grass. Small birds sing, and butterflies that seem like fairies dance in their splendor here. And you can sense and scent and hear a little brook not far away. Here on this day, here in the most enchanted meadow, where all is beauty, safety, and love. You continue to walk in the soft glow of the daylight, a pleasantly warm summer morning. The gentle wind causes the tall grass to sway in rhythm. The pleasant scent of the nearby shrubs and flowers intoxicates you as you deeply inhale the moist air. Holding your breath for a couple of seconds, you slowly release and continue to walk through the field. Become safe and secure. Notice your breath. As you're walking, you suddenly notice many signs of abundance all around. Piles of gold and diamonds are scattered throughout the field. You think to yourself that there is enough for everyone to be wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. So what is holding you back? You are ready to find out. You walk faster and with purpose, excited by what you're going to find. From a long way away, you can hear the gentle breeze becoming stronger and the temperature getting cooler. As the wind begins to pick up, you can feel the cooler air blowing through your hair. You notice a light in the distance that appears to grow larger as you continue walking towards it. Something in the distance is shining and reflecting the sunshine. You wonder what it is as you continue to walk faster and deeper into the meadow, closer to the light. You are slowly now going deeper towards the light. And now you realize that it is a path, a well-lit, beautiful, natural, safe path, which leads into a small house built completely in nature. As you enter this house door, you find yourself in a corridor. This corridor has doors on either side. This is the corridor of self-love. It is a sum total of all the aspects of you which are involved in creating your self-love. All those aspects that may be roadblocks holding you back, as well as those helping you move forward, all are housed here. You look around in awe. You look around in awe at the sheer beauty of the corridor of self-love. You marvel at how many opportunities life has given. Life has given you to achieve abundance, if only you had used your self-love to capture them and move forward. You realize that you are here to learn, to identify a missing part of you and understand the reason for your inability to be able to love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in yourself. As you get this understanding, one of the doors to your right, slowly starts to open. It is time for you to learn and experience what was the reason you started to doubt yourself. What learnings and resources can you ask for and build in yourself to let go of these doubts? You slowly walk through this door, and instantly you are taken back to a moment, a roadblock, a thought, a limiting belief you had. Visualize and stay in this moment and silently view it. As you start to view this part of your life, you will start to get an understanding. That is the only reason you are here. You will begin to know now what you need to ensure not to build doubts like this. Notice what were those emotions you felt in that moment. Stay there. Notice whatever you can. Experience, feel, hear, sense. What were the negative aspects you downloaded which were not true? Notice them now. What are the emotions that you need to let go of now? How do you need to let go of them? When you have an intent, you will be able to get the answer. Wait, watch, and listen. Take your time. What do you understand? Take a good look around. What do you understand? Now that you understand what you have been holding on to, you are expanding your mind. You are learning. You are moving towards the path to self-love. Take your time again. What do you understand? Think. Listen. Think and listen. What do you need? Do you need courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, persistence, dedication, commitment, discipline, or any other resource? Take your time, get an understanding. This is your time. Once again, look at the situation. Visualize yourself in that situation, full of self-love. What would you do differently now? How would your life be different? Begin to become aware of the changes. Wait and watch. What resources start to manifest in you now that you have self-belief? Is it courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, worthiness, persistence, dedication, commitment, discipline, or any other resource that will help you believe? stay in the moment, understanding, noticing. And now, as you get an understanding, slowly the images start to fade, and you now start to tell yourself, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. Repeat it to yourself. I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. You are elated at having learned how to build your self-love and let go of your doubts, how to create it and move towards your path of success. You now have the resource. You slowly now move back to the and find yourself in the beautiful corridor of self-love. And once again, you realize that you are here to learn, to identify a missing part of you and understand the reason for your inability to love yourself. As you become aware of this understanding, another door to your right slowly starts to open. You are excited. It is time for you to learn and experience what was the reason you started to doubt yourself again. What learnings and resources can you ask for and build in yourself to let go of those doubts that you had created so long ago? You slowly walk towards this door, and instantly you are taken back to a moment, a roadblock, a thought, a limiting belief. Visualize this moment and silently view it. Just stay viewing that moment that you're taken back to. As you start to view this part of your life, you will start to get an understanding. That is the only reason you are here. You will begin to know what you need to ensure not to build doubts like this as you move forward. And as you are here now, notice what were the emotions you felt in that moment? What were the negative aspects you downloaded which were not true? What emotions do you need to let go now? How do you need to let go of them? Wait, watch, and listen. Take your time. Wait, watch, and listen. What do you understand? Wait, watch, and listen. What do you understand now? Now that you understand what you have been holding on to, you are expanding your mind. You are learning. You are moving towards the path to self-love. And you think and listen. You think and listen. What do you need now to move towards that path to self-love? Do you need courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, persistence, dedication, commitment, discipline, or any other resource that you may become aware of now. Take your time. This is your time. Get an understanding. Once again, look at the situation and now visualize yourself in the situation full of self-love and the resource that you need. What would you do differently now? How would your life be different? Wait and watch. What resources start to manifest in you now that you have self-love? Notice that resource. Courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, worthiness, persistence, dedication, commitment, discipline, or any other resource that will help you believe in yourself. And now, as you get an understanding, slowly the images start to fade. And you now start to say to yourself, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. Repeat it to yourself. I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. You are elated at having learned how to build your self-love, which resource to use so that you could let go of your doubts, how to create and move towards your path of success. And slowly now, as images fade, you find yourself back in the beautiful corridor of opportunity. And once again, you slowly look to the door. It is time for you to learn and experience. What was the reason you started to doubt yourself? What learnings and resources can you ask for and build in yourself to let go of these doubts? And the door again to the right slowly opens. And instantly you are taken back to a moment, a roadblock, a thought, a limiting belief you had. Visualize this moment and silently view it. As you start to view this part of your life, you will start to get an understanding for the third time. That is the only reason you are here. You will begin to know what you need to ensure not to build doubts like this. The genius part of you is slowly showing you. You are expanding your mind. You are learning. You are moving towards the path of self-love. Take your time as you listen, wait, and understand. Wait and understand. Think and listen. Do you need courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, persistence, or any other resource? Dedication, commitment, discipline. Take your time, think, listen, get an understanding. Wait patiently. And once again, look at the situation. And now visualize yourself in the situation full of self-love. What would you do differently? How would your life be different? Wait and watch. What resources start to manifest for you now that you have self-love? Now that you have become aware that you have self-love. Is it courage, confidence, positivity, gratitude, humility, clarity, determination, resilience, worthiness, persistence, dedication, commitment, discipline, or any other resource? Whatever comes up, notice it. And now, as you get this understanding, slowly the images start to fade, and you now start to tell yourself, say to yourself, I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. I now choose to completely and deeply love and accept myself. You are elated at having learned how to build your self-love and let go of your doubts, how to create it and move towards your path of success. As you complete repeating this to yourself, you find yourself standing again in the corridor with only one door open to your left. You now have access to the room of love, a place where you can identify any other aspects to create self-love in your future. And with this awareness, you slowly walk towards the door and through the door. You realize this room holds all the other emotions and events that you now need to let go of to truly move towards that feeling of self-love, to resolve all that you need to. You're going to stay in this space, watch, and let your mind show you the path to your self-love. Let your mind show you any aspect that you feel you need to let go of. You feel you need to resolve. Let it guide you now. Look at aspects of your body. Look at the emotions which are holding you back. Which is the emotion that constantly is your roadblock as you move forward, moment to moment. Experience and observe any energy imbalances that you need to let go of. You are becoming more and more aware. You are becoming more and more clear of your journey ahead. Notice in this room, what do you notice? Any colors, any pain, any sensations, somatics, vibrations, sounds, incompletions, suppressed emotions, shadows. Become aware of this entire room, each wall, the ceilings, the corners, the floor. Stay here. You are safe, secure, and protected. So stay here, watch, learn, listen, and observe as your mind shows you. Use this opportunity. Courageously Make notes. You are safe and secure and protected, and nothing will disturb you as you watch, learn, listen, and observe. Now, with this newfound awareness, you start to feel empowered and determined to take your self-love to the next level, to clear out all that needs to be cleared out. Feeling really good that you have started your journey of awareness, acceptance, and action. You walk out of this room with clarity, with determination, and resolve. You walk out into that corridor with clarity, determination, and resolve. Nothing will disturb or distract you as you start to come back to the here and now, fully empowered. You can now take the actions required from a space of knowing that you cannot fail. It will reinforce this learning that you have had, to be grateful for identifying the blocks you have been facing, to walk your path to love, acceptance, trust, value, opportunity, self-belief, confidence, and financial freedom. And as you stand there, notice, do you become aware of anything else that you need to become aware of? Use this opportunity. You are being guided. You are safe, secure, and protected, and nothing will disturb you. As you repeat to yourself, you repeat your new belief to yourself to reinforce this learning. I now choose to completely and deeply love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. I now choose to completely and deeply love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. I now choose to completely and deeply love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. Say it with passion, with intent. Another time, I now choose to love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. Say it again, more completely, more deeply. I now choose to completely and deeply love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. Stay in this moment. Repeat to yourself, I now choose. Feel it in yourself to completely and deeply experience it. Love, accept, respect, trust, and believe in myself. Slowly now become aware of yourself. You now slowly start to come back. You're safe, secure, and protected. All images fading, feeling empowered within you and without you. And the entire room is now just pure light. You are floating in this pure energy, pure bliss, pure abundance, pure belief. And as the light clears, you see a beautiful rainbow of trust, belief, respect, value, commitment, determination, discipline, and love. This is your path. This is your path back to the meadow, back to the present moment, back to walking your true path on confidence, believing in yourself in the here and now. And as you slowly walk alongside this beautiful rainbow, you see that you are now in the meadow, and you continue to walk with positivity, with purpose, with all the resources that you know you need. And as you are walking, all images start to fade. You are safe, secure, and protected. All images fade. As you start to take charge of yourself, knowing, realizing when you wake, you awake refreshed, renewed, and knowing that a good thing has been done. And true, whole, and complete self-love and confidence are yours if you so choose to walk this path. You slowly close your eyes in the metaphysical realm, and slowly you're opening your eyes in the here and now to return to this present moment, having received true guidance from the universe and ready to use this guidance in every action you take. You feel relaxed, you feel calm, you are safe, you are protected. And you're going to take this feeling of self-love with you throughout for the rest of the day and the rest of the time, because you have now started to become aware of the resources that you need to walk your path of self-love. Slowly, let all images fade. Totally safe, secure. Start coming back to the here and now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking fully conscious charge of yourself, open your eyes and come back to the here and now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake, completely in charge at a conscious level, back in the here and now. Slowly start to become aware of yourself and your surroundings. Gently take a sip of water. Consciously take charge of yourself as you come back to the here and now. Nothing will disturb or distract you. You're safe, secure, and protected. Over to you, Rachit.
All right. Thank you very much, Basum, for that wonderful navigation, for allowing each one of us to experience what we experienced, allowing us to explore ourselves, and that's the key. As we go forward, I just want to tell everyone. I know that we're just about done with this in terms of the time, but I just want to tell everyone this is something that we all need to be able to commit to do for ourselves, and definitely something that you will be experiencing as you go through the membership. We are extremely excited to bring this to you. I think this is a lot of experience, a lot of value that we've built up as an organization between me and Blossom. I think it's been wonderful that we've been able to come up with
Yeah.
sort of all the learning that we've had from working with you guys, teaching you guys, facilitating, learning from you, to be able to now package this and encapsulate it for everyone to start to work on themselves. So Blossom, thank you so much for this forum. Thank you so much for being that guiding light through this process for all of us. Yeah, and I really look forward to each one of you coming on board, starting to learn more, starting to look at different aspects of your life, different perspectives, creating that change, truly moving forward with that change. It's about us walking together down that path. Very few people, I believe, are willing to do that with all of us. But if all of us do choose to walk together, we can get to wherever we want to get to. So that's the note that I would like to leave each one of you on. Like I said, please do drop me a message if you want to be a part. I really look forward to interacting with all of you. And thank you very much for your time. Do introspect on what you experienced in the navigation. And as you come on board, you're also going to understand those elements, the theoretical aspects in the next self-love masterclass. Right. Thank you, Blossom. I just want to ask you to say a few words as we close.
Yeah. So thank you all for being here and for going through this navigation. Like Rachit rightly said, it's a consistent work on self, which I have done. We never had this platform. And so I always had this back of my mind that we need to be able to create this. But my journey up to now has always been working on myself every day, every moment. And this kind of a navigation that we are going to be providing you through this on this platform is it's what, once a month, Rachit? I forget now. Is it?
We actually have multiple, so there are some
oh
shorter
yes, because
ones. This
the
one
mini
would be part of the
Oh,
workshop, and there are
right.
actually a lot more than once a month.
Right. So accessing your inner self and starting to work on yourself on a regular basis, consistently at an affordable basis, is something that was our dream. And I'm so glad, Rachit, that you have supported this to fructify. And I do hope all of you will use this opportunity, make use of this opportunity to start to work on yourself so that you can truly accomplish your purpose that you came here.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you, Rachit. And thank every one of you for being here. I look forward to seeing you on this platform, which we are going to be there all the time. I mean, both me and Rachit are committed passionately to take this forward. Yes, Rachit?
Absolutely. Like I said, we'll walk with you along that path.
Yes,
and each one of us will get to where we want to get to. And that's what we truly believe we want to create through this. So thank you all. Thank you, Blossom.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Lots
so drop
and
me a
lots
message
of love.
if you would like to be a part of the platform. Just so you know, all of it is online, on demand. It'll be available through a phone app. If you have a smartphone, all of that is going to be readily available to you guys as you go forward. That being said, have a great evening ahead. Thank you so much for your
very much.
time. Take care and lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Bye.